Hey, shout out to the Clippers, man. You know what I'm saying? Big win tonight. Big win versus I know the Toronto Raptors are not the best team in the world, but they play really hard. They play really, really together. And they've won together before and they have a chemistry that a lot of other teams don't have. So you gotta give them credit for playing hard and really Toronto took them all the way to the end. You know what I'm saying? Toronto gave them everything they can handle. But the Clippers just came out and won the game. Um, when I look at this game, I mean, the aggressiveness, of the Clippers need to get better. I like the way they shoot threes when they're hot. I love the way they share the ball and get wide open 3-point shots. But at the same time, when you go into the playoffs, you cannot live by the 3-point shot like that. I think they're going to have to be more aggressive in the paint. They're going to have to settle down on some of those threes. Because when them 3-pointers are not falling, and they find themselves in a 7-game series down 2-1, which can easily happen. What's it gonna be then? Are they gonna keep shooting threes and just shoot themselves out of games? I mean, I'm not saying that's gonna happen to the Clippers, but it easily can because that's what happened to them last year. They fell in love with jump shots in certain games, and they got some leads, and they felt like the other team was just gonna like lay down for them and not, fight back. And they see other teams will fight back. Other teams are not scared of what they do. Other teams are waiting or just wanting them to keep shooting because if they do go cold, other teams will find their way back into the game, just the way Toronto did. When the Clippers got a 4 or 5 point lead, they could have extended it, but just the ill-advised turnovers, and right now Kawhi Leonard doesn't really look in rhythm right now. Hit that foot injury. I'm wondering how much that foot injury Kawhi Leonard has is going to hold him down. Because Kawhi doesn't look nothing like he usually does. And like I said, I'm really not big on Paul George, especially, with Paul George taking all these ill-advised shots. And, Paul George is hot when he's hot, but he's a rhythm player. You heard D Wade say it. He's a rhythm player. You know what I'm saying? And when he's off rhythm, he can really hurt you. And when he's in rhythm, he can really help you. But that's just not good enough to win championships to me. But like I said, good win for the Clippers tonight. You know, um, Marcus Morris, he plays pretty big all the time. The whole team played big. Reggie Jackson, all the above. All of them played good collectively. They had like 5, 6 players in double figures. Shout out to the Clippers, man. Big win by them. You know what I'm saying? Moving on to the next game, getting ready for the playoffs. Shout out to Toronto for playing hard tonight. You know, um, but hey, it came down to, the better team won tonight, which was the Clippers. I like their, um, I like the way the Clippers played tonight. They played hard and they was not gonna let the Raptors pull this game off. They was not gonna let the Raptors do what they did to the Lakers. And I like that mentality, and I hope they keep that mentality because they're gonna need it going forward in the playoffs. Big win for them. Like I said, good game. You know what I'm saying? Just understanding they need to go out there and take care of business and, play tough. And that's what the Clippers gonna need. They're gonna need to play tough just like they did tonight. They're gonna go through games in the playoffs where they're down 7, 8 points, but they have to make runs and they have to make the right plays at the right time and have a high IQ, high basketball IQ. And they can do these things. They just have to, want to do them, and they have to want to play together as a team and camaraderie and chemistry. And if they do that, I think they'll really be fine in the playoffs. But at the same time, I just need to see more aggressiveness out of Kawhi Leonard and, you know, not not too much aggressiveness out of PG because when PG gets aggressive, he gets a little, he gets a little gun, shooter happy. He starts shooting a lot of shots, and when his shot is not falling, he still keeps shooting a lot of shots. And I just need him to go to the basket more and be more aggressive. Same thing from Kawhi, and I need everybody else to just chip in and know their role. But like I said, big win for the Clippers tonight. Shout out to them. On to the next.